Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and start talking about psychosis, specifically the paranoia that goes along with psychosis. For those of you who don't know, we are the VIX system, a DID system with 36 parts, and yes, we live with schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type. In the last few weeks, we have been experiencing what we thought was increased anxiety, being around people, whether it was commuting or at work, just started getting really hard for us. And what was really confusing is that our anti-anxiety meds were not working. We thought this was a fluke. We thought that we simply needed to talk to our psychiatrist to increase the dosage. However, in our last therapy session, our therapist pointed out that what we've actually been experiencing is most likely paranoia. Now, what's the difference between paranoia and anxiety? So anxiety for us kind of shows up like, oh my God, I don't want to be around people. This is really hard. I just get like really fidgety and really like, just let me go home and figure this out. That's so vague, but we'll get there. And what was happening with the paranoia is that not only was that anxiety there, but you also had this other thing that said, a voice in my head said, well, you're going to get hurt. Someone is going to attack you. Someone is going to hurt you. Whether that was commuting, whether that was a stranger or a coworker, that's kind of where anxiety for us goes beyond that, and we enter paranoia. And we did start noticing that there was a lot more paranoia in our relationship, in how we were viewed. For instance, a thought that we currently have is that whenever we go out, like I said, we're expecting someone to just jump out and hurt us, or just to start yelling at us because we didn't do something right, or we just existed. So that paranoia has been with us for the last few weeks, and it's been extremely difficult to function, having to go to work, having to take care of our daughter, having to just do these daily things like keeping up with personal hygiene. The paranoia has just completely consumed us and makes every single little thing more and more difficult to get done, if that makes sense. We will talk a lot more about our experience now that we know that we're experiencing paranoia.